के साथ एक और चीज़ आती है जिसको हम कॉन्फिडेंस इंटरवल कहते हैं, right? And confidence interval generally for most of the studies it's set at 95%, right? So what does it mean? It means, so 95% confidence interval gives you a broad range of values between which your true value lies, right? So your true value can lie from anywhere between the two set ranges, right, which would be defined by your 95% confidence interval. And this is generally the standard for most of the studies. A few may use 99%, some may use 97.5, but we will stick with a p-value of less than 0.05 and 95% confidence interval. सही है? ये दो चीज़ें हो गई जो एक्सप्लेन करनी है बिफोर वी मूव ऑन टू रेवमान. देयर आर थ्री मोर थिंग्स एंड दोज थ्री थिंग्स आर कॉल्ड रेशोज. ठीक है, अब ऑड्स रेशो और रिस्क रेशोज का किसी ने सुना है? Okay. Obed, so confidence interval is a range, right? It defines a range between which your true value lies. So when we move on to analysis, you will understand better what I mean by that. But for now, just keep this in mind. अच्छा, so we have three ratios actually which you need to know. उसमें से दो important हैं, which are odds ratio and risk ratios. ठीक है, सबसे पहले तो हमें एक चीज़, and I'm sure you guys know because Hanan covered this yesterday. So tell me, dichotomous outcomes क्या होते हैं और continuous outcomes क्या होते हैं? I know you can see it on the screen. Ignore that. Just tell me from your understanding. Okay, so continuous are across a range, excellent. And Obed says dichotomous have only two possibilities, excellent, right? So अभी जो हम ये ratios कर रहे हैं, odds ratio and risk ratios, ये हमारे पास dichotomous outcomes के लिए हैं, ठीक है? तो अगर हमारे पास dichotomous outcome है तो उसके लिए we can present our data in two possible ways, odds ratios or risk ratios, ठीक है? What you only need to know about these is that these ratios are comparisons. Comparisons मतलब ये हमें हमारे इंटरवेंशन और कंट्रोल को कंपेयर करके एक रेशो देते हैं जिससे हमें पता चलता है कि which group has a higher probability of an event occurring. सही है? So इसकी सिर्फ एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग होनी चाहिए क्योंकि जब हम अभी एनालिसिस करेंगे अगेन you'll see and you'll understand better. So to repeat myself, odds ratio and risk ratio are ratios that we use for dichotomous data, ठीक है? And what do they tell you? They tell you the probability of an event occurring in a particular group. सही है? And a particular group मतलब या तो intervention होगी या फिर control होगा. सही है? तो हमें बताएगा कि intervention में ज़्यादा हो रहा है, probability ज़्यादा है कोई event की, या फिर control में probability of an event occurring ज़्यादा है. ठीक है? So this is the basic concept. There's a third type of ratio which is called hazards ratio, and we don't use this often, but just for your understanding, just for your knowledge, hazards ratio directly dichotomous data से calculate नहीं हो सकते. ये given होते हैं already एक study में, ठीक है? जैसे odds ratio और risk ratio अभी हम calculate करेंगे, हम एक simple से values input करेंगे रेवमान में और रेवमान हमें automatically odds ratio और risk ratio calculate करके दे देगा, ठीक है? But that's not the case with hazards ratio. Hazards ratio is already given in a study and then they are pooled together and they're rarely used, ठीक है? What you need to know about hazards ratio is a hazards ratio will tell you the probability of an event occurring over a range of time period, ठीक है? Which means that let's say it's calculating mortality for me over a 5-year period, whereas odds ratio and risk ratio will only give me the probability of the event occurring at a particular time, ठीक है. सो इट्स बेसिकली फॉर अ फिक्स्ड टाइम. बट जबकि हैज़र्ड रेशो जो होते हैं वो एक रेंज ऑफ टाइम पीरियड के लिए होते हैं कि 5 ईयर मोर्टेलिटी, 10 ईयर मोर्टेलिटी कितनी है. सो जनरली बिग डेट trials and all of those types of studies use hazard ratio. जो हमारे पास यूज़ करने को आती हैं mostly that you will encounter are odds ratio and risk ratio, and that's what we will be focusing on. ठीक है. um, Waleed, what do you want me to repeat exactly? Can you let me know? And is this clear to everyone else? So p-value less than 0.05, 95% confidence interval, odds ratio, risk ratios is something that we will be using for dichotomous data analysis. And I explained to you what hazards ratio is, which we don't generally use. Okay, so we will be focusing on ORs or RRs. Okay. Waleed, so odds ratio and risk ratios tell you the probability of an event occurring. ठीक है. And they're used interchangeably. So event occurring in a particular group, right? So किस group में ज़्यादा probability है of, let's say, mortality, of, let's say, cardiovascular, of any cardiovascular event. ठीक है. So that's what odds ratio and risk ratio will tell you. अच्छा. So this was all about dichotomous data, and this is what we will be focusing on. हमारे पास, so first we will be doing dichotomous data analysis. Then once we are done with that session, we will be doing continuous data analysis, and for that we have different parameters of measuring it, and I will get to that when we come to continuous data. So yes, so I don't want anyone to get confused. Okay, is everyone clear about this? We will be moving on to Revman. So if everyone's here and if everyone has installed Revman in the non-Cochrane mode, we will be opening Revman. Acha. So you guys need help on Mac. Did you guys follow the instructions that I sent for Mac users? I'm waiting for everyone. आराम से सब अपना Revman खोल लें. It doesn't matter what screen you are on, just open Revman and just wait for me. So yeah, we'll be going step by step, so no one's worried. सबको dichotomous data समझ आ गया है? Dichotomous data, which अभी हम उसका analysis करेंगे. So dichotomous data, to repeat myself, will only give you two possible outcomes, right? So a yes or a no. So death would either be yes or no. So for example, males or gender, you could say, would either be males or females, right? What else? You could have MI. So MI would either, the patient would have MI or not have MI. Okay, so these are examples of dichotomous data. Okay, I'm waiting for everyone to download it and open your Revman, and most probably you will see something that you can see on my screen, but just wait for me. Okay, can I start? If everyone's with me. Okay, so let's start. Okay, now focus on my screen. I hope you can see my pointer. Okay? First thing, if you have this box, if you don't have this box, it doesn't matter. Some of you may have a screen looking just like this. So, top left hand corner, you see a blank page, right? So, it says new. So, it's a white blank page. We click on that, and then you have this pop up box. So, I'll show it to you again. A white on the top left you have a white blank page icon. We click on that and we come onto this pop-up box. ठीक है? Everyone's give reactions, send reactions or emojis or just a yes to let me know you're with me. If anyone needs any help, please ask, preferably in this group call chat so I can answer you. ठीक है? Okay. Now we will click on next. Can't open it. Faima, can you send a screenshot in the WhatsApp group chat to see? Okay, for others, so for others, I'm showing it to you again. Left, top left, you see a white blank page. You click on that, and you come onto this box. ठीक है? जब इस box पे आ जाए, it says welcome to RevMan. You click on next, and then you wait for me. Is everyone with me? Guys, you need to. Okay. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so now on the screen you will see there are lots of review types. ठीक है, इसमें हम कुछ नहीं change करेंगे. हमारा first option जो already select हुआ है, it says intervention review, यही रहेगा, and then you just click next. जब सब इस box पे आ जाएं, तो let me know. Okay, assuming that a lot of people are with me, yeah, I can see reactions. Okay, perfect. सही है. So अब इसमें हम अपने फाइल का नाम देते हैं. So basically हमारी intervention, I'm still using the same one that we used yesterday, the sheet that we showed you. So my intervention name is polypill, and for let's say for cardiovascular health. Okay, this was the name of the condition. So I have one intervention, polypill for cardiovascular health. That's what I'm writing for my title of the review, whatever the title is. Then I say next, and I'm waiting here. So polypill is the name of my intervention. So polypill I'm writing here. What is it for? It's for cardiovascular health. And once I've done that, I'll click next, and I'm here now. Once you guys are here, let me know. किसी को कोई problem हो तो please just ask so we can help you timely. Okay, since most of you are here, sure, Ansa, you can do that. Okay, Manur, so I'm showing it to you again. Top left, blank page, it says welcome dialog box. I click next. I don't change anything here. I stick with intervention review. I click next, and then here I write the name of my intervention, which the data I'll be using is for polypill, and then for cardiovascular health. That's the title. I click next, and I come on to this. ठीक है? When I come on to this, हमारा full review है, so that's what we will be choosing, not protocol, full review. ठीक है? जब ये हो जाए, is everyone here with me? Okay, perfect. सबने full review choose कर लिया है? ठीक है. So full review जब choose कर लिया, उसके बाद we click on finish, and this is what it will look like. ठीक है? सब यहाँ आ गए मेरे साथ? So polypill for cardiovascular health. ANSA, I wrote polypill and intervention and cardiovascular health in the health problem box. So now since everyone's here I'm waiting for another 5 minutes, for another minute, and then I'll show you. Yes, click full review and finish. ठीक है? अब you can see there are lots of things on the left hand side, जो हम एक एक करके समझेंगे. It may look like what you can see on my screen. It may look a little different depending के tabs खुले हुए हैं या नहीं. ठीक है? इतना सबको समझ आ गया है? Can I move on now? ठीक है. Okay, so the first step which we just did was called adding a review. ठीक है? अब हम क्या करेंगे? Now we need to input our study data into RevMan. What does it mean? It means कि मुझे बताना है कि भाई मैंने ये studies अपनी shortlist की हैं, इन studies का मैं data डालूंगी. So ये studies and references on the left hand side, you will see lots of options in the table. ठीक है? So click on studies and references, and then you expand it. Again, studies and references on the left hand side, and then expand it. So I'll show it to you again. Studies and references on the left hand side, you double click on it, or you can use this pointer to expand it. The first option under it is called references to studies. You double click on it again or expand it, and then you will see included studies. Okay? So you do a right click for Windows and just a double click for Mac, and then you will see an option. It says add study. इतना सबको दिख रहा है? इतना सबको समझ आ गया है? So let me show it to you again. Studies and references on the left hand side, double click or expand. References to studies, expand. Included studies, you right click or double click, and it says add study. ठीक है? अब मैं add study, I'm pressing on add study, and this dialog box opens up. सही है? Is everyone here with me? Okay, perfect. I'm so glad you guys are keeping up. Please just ask if you're confused. ठीक है? अच्छा, now we have to add our study. सही है? तो I've sent you a screenshot of the study data, which is here. Okay, so remember I sent you sample extraction sheet for today. ठीक है? This tells me, so on the left hand side you can see all the study names. सही है? So Umpire 2013, तो ये एक एक करके enter करने, and I'll show you how to enter them. But इतना सबको समझ आ गया है? हमने sample extraction sheet, I've sent it on the group. ठीक है? So you will be using that. ठीक है, आई एम गोइंग बैक टू रेवमैन नाउ। ठीक है, अब सी यू कैन सी माई डायलॉग बॉक्स बंद हो गया मेरा डायलॉग बॉक्स, कोई मसला नहीं है। ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड अगेन go on to included studies, right click, add study, and here you have it. ठीक है, is this clear to everyone? So now one by one I'm going to add studies. I'll show you how to do one. And so umpire 2013, I'm using data from the screenshot, just remember that. I'll click next. ठीक है, पहले एक दफ़ा सब देख लें and then I'll give you time to do it. Don't change anything on this box. Click next. Since I added the year already with the name, which is here, so you don't need to do anything here. Just click next, next, and then you come on to this box. ठीक है, दोबारा दिखाऊंगी. Included studies, right click, add study. ठीक है, now my first study is called Umpire 2013. I wrote the name, I clicked on next, 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 and I come on to this box. So when you're here, let me know, then I'll explain how we proceed. Yeah, I am waiting for everyone. ठीक है, I'll show it to you again अगर किसी का miss हुआ है, same step. So from the start, I've sent the data source on the group. Let me just reply to that and let you know. This is the data source. ठीक है? Okay, so I'm starting all over again. जिसका whoever doesn't need help can wait for me. For the rest of you, so imagine this is when you open RevMan, this is what you get. ठीक है? I'm repeating this for the last time, so please everyone stick with me. Top left hand corner, you see this white box called new. ठीक है? You press on that. You get this welcome to the review box. जब welcome to this review box आएगा, तो we click on next. ठीक है? इस सब में से we don't have to change anything. So first option क्या है? Intervention review. हम click next करेंगे. हमारे intervention का नाम है polypill. So I will write that. And for health problems, let's just say it's for cardiovascular health. ठीक है? This becomes my title. So I click on next. इधर मैंने full review choose करना है, not protocol, full review. And then I click on finish. जब finish हो जाता है, so you get what you can see on my screen. ठीक है? Is everyone here with me so far? Is everyone with me? ठीक है. Tahneem, do you get this part? Okay, perfect. अब हमारा क्या काम है? We have to add studies. ठीक है? On the left hand side, you can see lots of things on the left hand side. ठीक है? हमने studies and references में डालना है. Double click on it या right click on it. It depends. If you're a Mac user, double click will help. ठीक है? Double click करो या ये छोटा सा corner पे जो arrow दिख रहा है, इसको expand करो. The first one is references to studies. ठीक है? इसको double click या again expand it, and then you will see included studies. इतना समझ आ गया? Obed, do you get it now? Okay, perfect. अब हमारी बारी है to add studies. ठीक है? So included study पे right click or double click depending on if you're a Mac user or a Windows user, and you click on add study. सबने इधर तक कर लिया? फॉलो मुझे. Perfect. Now use the data source that I sent you on the group. ठीक है? उसमें हमारे पास information है of the studies that we will be adding. सही है? तो एक एक करके हमें अपनी सारी studies add करनी है. तो ये जो डायलॉग बॉक्स खुला है ना, इसमें ये स्टडी आईडी लिखी है, मेरी फर्स्ट स्टडी का नाम है एम्पायर 2013, मैंने वो इस बॉक्स में लिख दिया. When I write Empire 2013, I'll just click next, 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 and I come onto this box. Don't do anything right now. I'll tell you what to do next. ठीक है, इधर तक सब पहुँचे. Once you guys have reached this point, just let me know. किसी को अभी भी कोई प्रॉब्लम है? Okay, I'm assuming that everyone's here with me. Now, we have, you can see in the screenshot that I sent you that we have 5 more studies to add. ठीक है, तो 5 more studies add करनी है, तो हमने क्या click करना है? We have to say add another study in the same section, क्योंकि we have more studies to add. ठीक है, so add another study in the same section पे click करेंगे, which is the third option, and then we click on continue. So it will give us the same dialog box again. सही है. In case किसी का dialog box गलती से बंद हो जाता है, तो no worries. Again, studies and references, you double click references to studies. अब included studies में, और you can already see हमने एक study add कर दी, हमने और डालनी है, तो right click on it, add study, and you have the same box again. किसी को कोई confusion so far? If anyone's confused and they want me to show it to you again, let me know. I'll do it quickly. So yes, so now we will add all our all the 5 studies. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, yes, 6 studies. And once you guys are done adding all the studies, so you will see, अब क्योंकि you don't have any more studies to add, so you can click on nothing. Like you don't have to change the option now, and just click finish. ठीक है. Once you are done, let me know. Yeah, I'm waiting for everyone. अगर गलती से बंद हो जाए dialog box, don't worry. Click on included studies, right click, add study data, and you can do the process all over again. सही है? And to see कि कौन सी studies add हो गई हैं, yes, after the last study you have to click on nothing and then finish. So if you want to see कि कौन सी studies add हो गई हैं, so you can simply expand included studies and you can see that you've added 6 studies. Similarly, अगर कोई study data delete करना है, तो right click on the study name, just say delete study, right click or double click. I'm waiting for another 30 seconds and then we'll start. Any issues so far? Can I move on now? सही है. So recap करने के लिए we added a review, ठीक है, which opened up this big box. No, the study order doesn't matter. It's fine. Then we learned how to add studies. ठीक है, अब study add हो गई है. Now we'll move on to the analysis part. ठीक है, so अब करना क्या है कि you can see on the left hand side again, you can see data and analysis. ठीक है, it's highlighted on my screen. Data and analysis. So now we add a comparison. ठीक है, कैसे करना है? Data and analysis पे right click किया या double click किया, and the first option is add comparison. दोबारा so data and analysis on the left hand side of my screen, I will double click or right click and you can see add comparison, right? And I click on that. I'll show it to you again if anyone has missed out. We are now moving on to adding a comparison. Okay, how do we do that? The first step is to right click or double click on data and analysis on the left hand side, and then you choose add comparison. Okay, this dialog box should open up. Okay. अच्छा, now you will add the name of your comparison. तो हमारा comparison क्या है? हम अपनी study में क्या देखना चाह रहे हैं? We are comparing our intervention जिसका नाम polypill है versus control. ठीक है? Simply you input the name of your intervention versus control. So in my case it's going to be polypill versus control. ठीक है? Once you guys do this, click on next and then wait for me. Okay, so data and analysis on the left hand side in the list, right? Double click or right click on it and the first option says add comparison. That's what you will be choosing. When you do that, this pop-up box opens up which asks you that, you know, what is your comparison. So you always write your intervention versus control here, and for me it's polypill versus control. Okay, the name of the intervention is polypill versus control, so I'll write that, then I click next. Okay, so what do you do next? अब हमें इसके अंदर एक आउटकम डालना है. ठीक है, so we choose, अभी हमने सिर्फ comparison डाला है. ठीक है, now we have to add an outcome under it. So the second option says add an outcome under the new comparison. ठीक है, and then you click on continue. Let me show it to you again. अगर किसी का गलती से dialog box बंद हो जाता है, doesn't matter. Again, data and analysis, you expand. Since you've already added a comparison, which is polypill versus control, you now want to add an outcome under it, right? तो हमने क्या किया? हमने data and analysis को expand किया, polypill versus control पे right click किया, and the same thing, add outcome, and then this box opens up. सही है? So if everyone's here, can I explain a few things? Okay, perfect. So right now we are doing a dichotomous data analysis. So this is the first, this is the data type that we will be choosing. Already automatically dichotomous data choose हुआ है, सही है? So just click on that and click next. And when you come here, then we'll proceed. अच्छा, now the outcome is MACE, ठीक है? MACE. It stands for Major Adverse Cardiovascular Event. So you have to write the name of your outcome. And हमारा group 1 क्या है? Experimental is our intervention. So polypill versus control remains as it is. ठीक है? Again, the name of my outcome is MACE. So I write that here. Polypill is my intervention, which comes on the top bar, and then you have control. Okay, once you do that, click next and then wait here. After adding studies, so after adding studies, you can see on the left hand side we have data and analysis. ठीक है, हमें comparison add करना है. So we right click or double click on it. We say add comparison. So the name of my comparison is polypill versus control. I choose that. Then I say add an outcome under the new comparison, which is the second option, and I say continue. Okay? Which brings you to this box. We are doing a dichotomous data analysis right now. So I will be choosing dichotomous as the option. Click next, and the name of my outcome is MACE, and polypill is the name of my intervention. Okay, and then I click next and we wait on this box. From comparison, I'm sorry, what do you mean from comparison? Is everyone here with me on this dialog box? Okay, so there are a few things that you need to understand here. Okay, so pay attention here. The first one is on the top left side. On the top left side, you can see statistical method. Okay, statistical method we don't change. Already जो select हुआ हुआ है Mantel Haenszel, which is MH, ये as it is रहता है. ठीक है, you don't change this. The next thing is called an analysis model. ठीक है, now you see that there are two analysis models. एक fixed effect है और एक random effects है. किसी को पता है what's the difference between the two? Okay. ठीक है. Okay, so I'll tell you. So these are two models of doing an analysis. ठीक है. Fixed effects हम जब use करते हैं जब हमें पता होता है कि 100% all the studies have been carried out the same way, right? And they have the same baseline characteristics. Their outcomes have been calculated the same way. And for example, all studies are RCTs, all our trials, they were all carried out exactly the same way. ठीक है? And this only happens in an ideal world क्योंकि हर study में कुछ ना कुछ differences तो होते ही हैं. ठीक है? तो to account for those differences, and it's always safer to go for random effects. सबको ये समझ आ गया? So fixed effects means all the studies that we will be including in our analysis have been carried out exactly the same way, right? And they have the exact same characteristics as well, and therefore similar outcomes as well. But that doesn't happen, right? So random effects will make sure that it accounts for all these differences and for all these changes in the different studies. Okay, so statistical method we stick with MH, which is Mantel Hansel, and then analysis model will always be random effects. Now coming on to effect measures. ठीक है, इसमें odds ratio या risk ratio, you can choose either like I told you, but I prefer risk ratios क्योंकि odds ratio जो है वो थोड़ा value को exaggerate कर देता है. So you could choose either between odds ratio and risk ratio. ठीक है, it wouldn't really matter, but I prefer choosing risk ratios. Once, so random effects, MH, and risk ratios is what I've chosen. Then I click on next, and on this screen I won't change anything. Just simply click next, and then I'll come on to this box. So yeah, so to start all over again, dichotomous outcome था, हमारे आउटकम का नाम मेज था versus poly, और outcome name was maze, and then the intervention was called polypill versus control. ठीक है, फिर हमने इधर आए, we said we always have to use MH, you always have to stick to random effects, and between odds ratio and risk ratio we prefer risk ratios. So someone's asking what is meant by odds ratio and risk ratio. These are different ways of calculating data. So why we prefer using risk ratios is कि odds ratio ना अगर तो your outcome is common, then odds ratio will exaggerate your result. ठीक है, so इसलिए risk ratio is a better ratio. ठीक है, you click on next, you don't change anything on this screen, and then you come on to this screen. So I'm waiting for you guys to reach this dialog box, and then I explain what to do next. Can I proceed? Okay, so the top label is always your intervention. So in इसकी जगह पे मैं लिखूँगी polypill, नीचे वाला group हमेशा control होता है. I write that, and then sort by year of study because it looks nicer, right? So the top graph label is your intervention, the bottom graph label is your control, and then you sort by your year of study. Okay, then we click onto next, and this box comes up. So yeah, what do we need to do to this outcome? We need to add our study data for the new outcome. So yeah, so fourth option. So again, I'll show it to you again. We didn't change anything on this box. इसमें हमने top graph label was intervention, so polypill. Bottom one was control, that remains as it is, and then sort by year of study. Click next, And what do you want to do after this? You want to add study data for the new outcome. Okay, which is your fourth option. What if we need to add another outcome? Will we then add study data? It doesn't matter, the order doesn't matter. Okay, I'll show you how to do, if you want to add another outcome, I'll show you how to do that. But for now, because we've added one outcome, we can add our study data for this outcome. So odds ratio and between odds ratio and risk ratio, we choose risk ratios. ठीक है, odds ratio exaggerate कर देते हैं generally, तो हम risk ratios लेते हैं. Then we don't change anything on this screen. Here the first box is your intervention, so polypill, and the second box is your control, so you write control, and then you sort by the year of study. Then you click next, and to add data, I choose option and I click continue. Okay, you'll get this box. So back to the sample that I sent you. It has been in all you want my case or studies reporting data from again revenue, click finish. Command, and then you just click on the studies, or control and then you click on the studies, just click finish. So if you want to add study data, ठीक है, आपने क्या करना है, आपने data and analysis को expand किया, तो you'll see your comparison, which is polypill and control. When you double click on it, you'll see your outcome, which is called MACE, right? Then you right click on MACE and you'll see all the studies that you've added under MACE. Okay, in case you forgot to add a study, so let's say I didn't add a study. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll right click on MACE, which is my outcome, and I'll choose add study data, and then you can see it says one of the studies has been left, right? So you either hold out of the 6, so then you click on that study and you click finish, and then you'll see all the 6 studies on the screen. Control is not helping. If you're a Mac user, then you use command. You have to click on one study, use control or command to click all other studies, and then you click finish. So yeah, once you guys have this screen, then I need to explain a few things. After getting to MACE, so on the left hand screen, I was just telling you that in case you forgot to add a study or you added an extra study, you simply expand MACE, which is your outcome, and then it's up to you if you want to delete your study Or let's say you want to add another study, so you right click on MACE or double click on MACE and choose add study data, and then you can choose the study that you've missed out on. Just click finish, and then you will see all the studies that have been added. Is this clear now? Okay. uh, can I proceed? It's either command, control or shift. Either of these will help. ठीक है. अच्छा, now on my screen there will be a few options, ठीक है, जो I need to explain. सबसे पहले तो I just need to tell you what these buttons or these tabs are for, ठीक है. So focus on my screen now. This RR is for, so this RR generally changes your risk ratios to risk difference or odds ratio. So right now we want to choose risk ratio. तो अगर किसी ने गलती से odds ratio कर भी लिया था, तो you can just click on this and it comes back to risk ratios. ठीक है, ये एक चीज़ हो गई. दूसरी चीज़ ये है, उसके बराबर में एक RE लिखा हुआ है. That is for random effects या fixed effects. So हमने originally तो random effects choose किया था, but we can change it to, let's say I decide now कि I want to do fixed effects. So clicking on that FE or RE will change it to either either to random effects or to fixed effects. ठीक है? So obviously we're doing random effects, so we'll come back to random effects. ठीक है? This button next to it will give you the forest plot. We haven't entered anything yet. I'm just telling you the function of all of these buttons, so just click cancel. ठीक है, फिर इतना सबको समझ आ गया है? Random effects means that all the studies that you've included have some difference in the baseline characteristics or the way in which the outcome has been calculated, right? And fixed effects means that all the studies that you've included are exactly identical, and that never happens. ठीक है? So we always choose fixed effects. So ये RE और FE जो दिख रहा है, ये random और fixed effects हैं. ठीक है, इसके बराबर वाला जो the tab or the plot जो है, that gives you the forest plot. It doesn't matter if 2 and 2.1, doesn't matter. That's because I deleted my other comparison. Select one. So you've only added one study. अच्छा, so basically data and analysis पे right click या double click करेंगे. Yes, we choose random effects. ठीक है. Polypill versus control पे again double click या right click करेंगे to expand it, and then we see MACE is our outcome, right? So we'll expand that, and in case you want to add more studies to it, you right click on MACE and say add study data. मैंने already सारी add कर दी हैं, तो I can see that. If you haven't, then this dialog box will allow you to do that. ठीक है? If explain what? Please, guys, please be clear about what I need to explain. adding more studies. So MACE, you can't add every study twice. You may have added every study twice in your original included studies. So you can simply just choose, it doesn't matter, you can delete the studies. So when you expand included studies, ठीक है, studies and references के नीचे references to studies था, फिर included studies था. उसको जब आप expand करते हैं तो you can see which studies you've added. Like you can see on my screen. So I only added 6 studies, ठीक है. If you added every study twice, you can simply right click on that study and choose delete study. That's it. Rida, to answer your question, polypill versus if you forgot to add studies to your outcome which was MACE, ठीक है, तो उसमें हमने ये करना है कि डेटा एंड एनालिसिस को हम एक्सपैंड करेंगे, पॉलीपिल वर्सेस कंट्रोल को दोबारा एक्सपैंड करेंगे, एंड देन MACE पे राइट क्लिक करेंगे टू ऐड स्टडी डेटा. ठीक है, आई होप दिस आंसर्स एवरीवन्स क्वेश्चन, so we can move ahead now. Can I move on? Okay. Raheem and Rida, I hope you guys have understood as well. Okay, perfect. Now what we have to do is we have to add data to our studies. ठीक है? So where does that data come from? Again, go back to the screenshot that I sent you, which would be this one. Okay, and now we will be adding data. So understand what it means. So हमारे पास 6 studies हैं, ठीक है, इनका study name you can see. Then MACE हमारा outcome है. ठीक है, तो what does 50 out of 1002 means? It means that 1002 people were given polypill. Out of those, 50 developed MACE. ठीक है, then similarly for control, it means 1002 people were in the control group, and then of those 30 they were given, so 1002 people were in the control group and they were given the control, right? And then of those 35 developed MACE or 35 experienced MACE. ठीक है, so this is what it means. So 50 हमारे events हो जाते हैं, हम इनको events कहते हैं, और 1002 जो है वो हमारा total हो जाता है. इतना समझ आ गया सबको? So I'll just go over it again. Okay, so we have 1002. So MACE is our outcome, ठीक है, polypill is our intervention and control is our control group. ठीक है, अब हर स्टडी के लिए हमें बताया हुआ है कि कितने उस स्टडी में टोटल लोग थे और कितनों को MACE का इवेंट हुआ. So 1002 people were in the polypill group and they received polypill, and of those 50 experienced MACE after taking polypill. ठीक है, similarly we had 1002 people in the control group, and 35 of them experienced MACE. सही है, so 50 will be the event and 1002 will of course be the total. Now अगर सब इतना आ गया है, so based on we'll start inputting our values. ठीक है, just let me know if everyone's with me. Okay, perfect. So let's go back and let's start adding our values. ठीक है, so for each study, I told you events would be, so for Empire 2013 events would be 50, total will be 1002. The control events would be 35 and the total would be 1002. ठीक है, इस तरह से हमने सारी studies का add करना है from the screenshot that I've sent you. So let's just quickly do that. Okay. If you've added them, just comment so I know. So you guys just let me know when you added them, because there are a few things that I want to explain and I want everyone's attention here. Okay. Can I move on now? Did I add the wrong values for gap and impact? Okay. Impact is 16. No, I think I've added them correctly. सही है. अच्छा चलो. Since everyone's with me now, I want to explain a few things. ठीक है? The first one is at the bottom of the screen you can see a slider. ठीक है? So that slider so that slider will help you adjust the scale and you can see how big or how small you want the diamonds to be. ठीक है? एक चीज़ ये हो गई. Are you sure you've chosen risk ratios and random effects and added exactly the same study data? Okay. So एक तो ये स्लाइडर वाली चीज़ हो गई. You can adjust the slider to see. हाँ guys, just make sure that you've chosen risk ratios and not odds ratio or risk differences, and you can change that from here. You know, the small buttons that I explained. So it changes if you choose something else. So if you use risk ratios, then you will get the same values as I have on my screen. ठीक है. So एक स्लाइडर वाली चीज़ सबको समझ आ गई. The next thing that we will be looking at is so I will expand this column, and then I have a few values given here. ठीक है. एक तो the value that we have to focus on is called the test for overall effect. ठीक है. Which is the third, which is given in the third line. That's important. ठीक है. So जो हम p value देखते हैं वो हम ये वाली देखते हैं जो I have highlighted, which is test for overall effect. ठीक है. एक चीज़ ये हो गई. Then the other thing that you have to look at is the overall. So wherever it says total 95% confidence interval, you follow my cursor and you see 0.95, 0.71 and 1.26 values है. ठीक है. So what does these mean? Whatever is inside the bracket means it's your 95% confidence interval. Your screen is not showing any values for overall effect. Are you sure you've added everything? Can you guys send me a screenshot in the WhatsApp group? Test for overall effect, you will have to expand it. ये ऊपर से हो सकता है you can't see it. If you expand the study or subgroup column, then you'll see it. Guys, you have to expand this column. So हो सकता है ये ऐसा दिखे, but you have to expand it and then you'll be able to see it. Alina, you may have added the study data differently. So you may have changed impact with gap because that's how it's given in the screenshot. Maybe just confirm, but that's okay. Let me first explain a few things here, and then if you still have any problems, just send a screenshot on the WhatsApp group and I'll check from there. ठीक है. So एक चीज़ हो गई test for overall effect. Now that you guys can see it, हम उसकी p value लेते हैं. ठीक है. So p equals 0.71. ठीक है. एक ये value important है. दूसरी value जो important है is the total with 95% confidence interval. So what I was telling you was that whatever is in the brackets, right, is your 95% confidence interval. ठीक है. So this is basically your lower limit and your upper limit. And what's outside the bracket on the left hand side, which is 0.95 in my case, is your risk ratio. इतना समझ आ गया सबको? Shaiza, you have to expand your study or subgroup column. So hold it from here and then just drag it to the right, and then you'll be able to see everything. Yes, outside the bracket is risk ratios, and what's inside the bracket is your 9. So when you look at this value, which is 0.95, this is outside the bracket, right? So this is my risk ratio, or it could be my odds ratio or hazards ratio, right? Whatever. But outside the bracket is your risk ratio, and within the brackets is your 95% confidence interval. Can I zoom in? I don't think this allows me to zoom in, but is it too small for you guys? Let me see. So let me send a screenshot so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, let me send a screenshot of for this on the WhatsApp group. So where did it go? Okay, this is what it will look like. I've sent a screenshot. Acha. Now based on that, there are a few things that I need to explain. So if everyone is with me and they're not confused, can I proceed? I think a lot of you are confused. I'm just follow my cursor. I'm not dragging this at the bottom slider. I'm dragging this, which is study or subgroup. You can resize these columns, ठीक है? So study और subgroup वाले में ये ऐसा marker आएगा, इसको expand करेंगे, so then you'll be able to see it. I hope that clears everyone's confusion. Read, you can simply delete your data. So you expand maze, ठीक है? Maze के अंदर you'll see you've added a lot of studies. जैसे मेरे पास I only have 6 on the left hand side. You should also have 6. So you can simply just right click and you can say delete study data. But even if you have so many, it doesn't matter because you haven't. So ये जो check mark है, you've only selected 6 for those. ठीक है? It is sorted by year of study. Oh, yeah, you can do it. सही है, अब इतना सबको समझ आ गया. Can we move on to the actual part? Okay. So I need to explain to you to check how to check for significance. ठीक है? There are 3 ways to check for significance. पहला way was p-value. If you remember, I told you if the p-value is less than 0.05, only then my outcome is significant. So can you guys tell me, based on everything that I've explained so far, what is my p-value and is it less than 0.05 and is it significant or not? Okay, excellent. So p-value is 0.71 and this makes it not significant. Excellent. Okay, so p-value is one way to tell your significance. Okay, now the other way to tell your significance is to look at your forest plot. So on the right hand side what you can see is called a forest plot. ठीक है? इस forest plot को अगर मैं बड़ा करना चाहूँ तो I can choose the 4th button, click on that and I will get this. ठीक है? अब based on the forest plot, if your black diamond is touching the central line, so any part of the black diamond, which is the big black diamond here, is touching the central line, which is 1 in this case, then it is not significant. So do you think that's happening here with me? Yes, Sanya, it's called the line of no difference. Thank you. Okay, excellent. So one way to tell your significance is the p-value, which you guys told me. The second way to tell about significance is to look at the big black diamond here. ठीक है, ये big black diamond का अगर कोई भी corner ये central line which is at 1 पे touch होगा, so then it is not significant. Understood? Okay, so far we've done two ways. एक p value वाला method है to check for significance. Okay, p value वाला method has to be less than your p value has to be less than 0.05 for it to be significant. Then the black diamond on my forest plot, ठीक है, इसको हम forest plot कहते हैं. इसको अगर ये black diamond जो है it touches the central line, which is in this case you can see it's at 1, ठीक है. So अगर if it touches the central line, then it becomes not significant. सही है. How to enlarge the forest plot, guys? There's a slider at the bottom under the forest plot which you can drag and forest plot. It'll give me a whole summary of it. How to enlarge the forest plot? Muzammil, I just told you, you can drag the slider at the bottom of the screen and you can adjust it. And then click on the fourth small button which says forest plot, and then you get an entire summary of it. ठीक है. So दो तरीके क्या हो गए, एक p value वाला हो गया, एक central line big black diamond का हो गया. जो third way है, and I want everyone to focus. So if all three values, which means my risk ratio and the two values inside the brackets, they are all less than 1, मतलब कि I would have 0.95, I would have 0.71, and if I had 0.99, ठीक है. So all three values are less than 1. या फिर all three values are more than 1, मतलब let's say my risk ratio was 1.01 and then my other two were or my risk ratio was 1.4, the other two were 1.2 and 1.9, ठीक है. So everything is either less than 1 or all three are more than 1, then I call it significant. So do you think in my case, based on the risk ratio and the 95% confidence interval, do you think it's significant and not significant? Okay, why? Yes, excellent. So 1.26, one of the values is greater than 1, right? So all three either had to be less than 1 or all three of these, which is risk ratios and 95% confidence intervals, had to be greater than 1. Yes, thank you, Kamran. Itna samajh aa gaya sabko. So 3 ways to check for significance. What are those 3 ways? Quickly, someone just type it in the chat box. P-value, yes, excellent. What's the next one? Confidence interval and risk ratios, yes, thank you. And the third one is the forest plot. Okay, so Kamran has written it and he has summarized it for us. Thank you, Kamran. But that's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, then acha, now I will give you examples and let's see if we can make this. कुछ values change करते हैं. Let's make this 6. Let's make this 180. ठीक है. You don't have to change anything if all three are above 1 and if all three are less than 1. Yes, that's correct. Okay, now you don't have to change anything on your screen, but can someone tell me, can now comment on the significance? Explain why it's significant. Okay, so all three are less than 1. Excellent. P value is less than 0.05. Excellent. And the black diamond is not touching the central line. Excellent. ठीक है. Do you guys notice it's towards the polypill side and not towards the control side. ठीक है. तो अभी तो हमने we learned how to comment on the significance, right? But how do you, it's important for any analysis that you do that you need to know how to comment on the interpretation, right? What does that mean? You need to know, is polypill better or is control better? Because that was the whole point of doing an analysis, right? So based on the forest plot, like Adil has said, the results are favoring polypill. Excellent. But how would you say it based on the risk ratio and the 95% confidence interval? Can someone give it a try? Keep in mind we're looking for we want to comment if our intervention is better or not. So we always do it in terms of intervention. So is polypill better or is control better? So no, Sagar, significant doesn't only mean if it's favoring intervention, it can also favor control, since the risk of events is less than 1. I think Fahad has summarized it very well. Thank you. So we look at the risk ratio. ठीक है. Risk ratio में हम क्या देखते हैं? Is it more than 1 or is it less than 1? So if it's less than 1 and it's significant, so we will say that intervention or the polypill group has significantly lesser events of MACE. ठीक है. Or you can say that the intervention, which is polypill, shows a reduced risk for MACE. This is in the case where your risk ratio is less than 1. Less than 1, your risk ratio is less than 1, ठीक है, which is 0.58 in my case. So this means that your intervention, which is polypill in this case, has significantly lesser events of MACE as compared to your control. And why did I say significant? Because my p value is less than 0.05. guys please focus on the forest plot that I have on my screen. ठीक है, अभी हम इसके हिसाब से कर रहे हैं. तो in this case you can see that the risk ratio is less than 1, isn't it? And you can see that my black diamond is also entirely towards the left hand side, which is towards the polypill side, correct? And at the same time I can see that is less than 0.0. So when I combine information from this, the major one being that your risk ratio is less than 1, that tells you that you have, or your intervention, which is polypill, has significantly lesser MACE events as compared to your control. So polypill देने से polypill वाले ग्रुप को MACE events कम हुए हैं as compared to the control group. Is this clear now? So if your risk ratio is less than 1, yes, Shaiza, I'm coming to if risk ratio is more than 1. So if risk ratio is less than 1, then our intervention has significantly lesser MACE events. And this is our actual conclusion, Sagar. So you focus on your risk ratios, you focus on your risk ratio being less than 1 or more than 1 to see which one's better. And before that, we focus on if it's significant or not based on the 3 values. ठीक है, इतना सबको समझ आ गया है? Okay. Would anyone want to comment on the forest plot that you can see on my screen now? Guys, we are going step by step, so please only answer what I am asking you right now. And I will come to the questions after I've explained everything, because I have still few things to explain. Okay, so first we comment on the significance based on the 3 methods. And then can anyone give me the statement that I gave for interpreting the risk ratios? Yes, so Adil says if risk ratio is greater than 1, that means your control group has less events. That's correct. But remember, I told you we will always comment in terms of our intervention. So what would that be for intervention? Yes, Fahad is absolutely correct. He says significantly favors control. So risk ratio more than 1 means polypill increases risk. So a risk ratio of 1.73 means that there is a significantly increased risk of MACE in my polypill group. Okay, so I've used the word significantly, and I've commented in terms of polypill. So I've said that polypill significantly increases the risk of MACE. ठीक है, although you guys are right कि control में events कम हैं, but we always say it in terms of intervention. तो अगर control में events कम है तो इसका मतलब polypill या intervention में events ज़्यादा हैं, right? So you will say that your polypill or your intervention has significantly greater events or has a significantly increased risk of MACE events. Clear to everyone? So let's do a quick recap. How do you check for significance? What are the 3 ways? P-value, forest plot, risk ratios. Excellent. So risk ratios, either all 3 of them less than risk ratios and 95% confidence interval, that would be the correct way to say it. So if all 3 are less than 1 or if all 3 are more than 1. Okay, perfect. The values are significant but the risk ratio is more than 1, so control is favored. That's correct answer. But keep in mind we always comment in terms of intervention. ठीक है, ये हमने 2 scenarios कर लिए. There's a third one and that is based on the screen, the values that we got originally. ठीक है, now I think you can see it on my screen. This was the original forest plot. So based on this, can anyone tell me significant or not? And how do you interpret it? What do you say? Do you think you say something or you just say not significant? Not significant, yes. So if you were confused if we would say anything about this or not based on the risk ratio, so we don't. ठीक है, जब हमारा result non significant हो जाता है तो all we say is that polypill has no significant association or there is no significant association between polypill and control for MACE. ठीक है, that's all you have to say. You don't have to comment on if polypill is better or if control is better. So most of you have gotten it right. We only say that there is no significant difference or no significant association between the 2 groups for our outcome MACE. So ना polypill देने से कोई फायदा हो रहा है ना control देने से कोई फायदा हो रहा है. ठीक है, is this clear to everyone? I'll repeat myself. If your value comes out to be non-significant, okay, which could either be that your p-value is not less than 0.05, it's touching the central line, or if all 3 of the risk ratio and confidence intervals are greater than 1 or less than 1, they're not. Okay, so it becomes non-significant. और जब non-significant हो जाता है तो we don't need to comment on the risk ratios. We only say that there is no significant association between our intervention and our control group for our outcome MACE. Is this clear to everyone? Just let me know in the chat box अगर किसी की अभी भी कोई confusion है. Faima, we first look at significance, right? So when our results become non-significant, which is in our case, we don't look at the risk ratios anymore because it doesn't matter now. Okay, so we only say or we only comment in terms of significance on of non-significance. Correct? सबको समझ आ गया ये? ठीक है. So अच्छा, अब हमें if everyone's here, I'll just do two small things and then I'll give you a 5-minute break, just as a breather. ठीक है? Let's go back to Maze. ठीक है? अच्छा. The one small thing that I want to do is to look at. So अभी ignore all the forest plots and everything. ठीक है? एक छोटी सी चीज़ हमें दिख रही है. It's called the I-squared value. Can everyone see it? In row with heterogeneity, so it's called the heterogeneity, right? It's the test for heterogeneity. So in row with heterogeneity, the last value that you see is I-squared. सिर्फ हम इस पे focus करेंगे. We don't have to worry about tau and we don't use those. Okay, we only focus on I-squared. Is everyone with me? Can you see the small I-squared value? ठीक है. So this again, heterogeneity का क्या मतलब है? We are measuring the differences in our study. Okay. Simply the telling us automatically based on a few parameters okay, how different are our studies that we have included. So I-squared value का cutoff होता है 50%. ठीक है? If your I-squared value is less than 50%, then we don't have to worry about it. But if your I-squared value is more than 50%, so let's say it's 70%, ठीक है? Then it becomes significant heterogeneity, and we will have to do something about this. So let's say in this case, this was our original case. ठीक है? What is our heterogeneity? What is the I-squared value? 70%. Yes, excellent. So 70% heterogeneity जब है, do you think this is significant or not? Yes. Another thing, I don't want you to get confused. इधर हम significance p value की base पे नहीं बोलते. इधर हम significance I-squared value को देखकर बोल रहे होते हैं. ठीक है? तो मतलब major difference है studies में या नहीं है? So you guys agree that there is. Why? Because it's more than 50%. ठीक है? So when you have a high I-squared value, which is high heterogeneity, whenever you publish, whenever you send your studies to journals, they want you to explain okay, what is the reason for this heterogeneity, right? Why is there a difference in your studies? So for that, what we do is called a sensitivity analysis. Okay? Now, I'm giving you a 5-minute break and then we will continue with sensitivity analysis. I don't want you to do it. Start 3:55. But we'll start in 5 minutes. Ansar, there's one don't get is I-squared value for heterogeneity, and we use the for the test for overall effect, we use the p-value. The p-value is derived from the z-value, so you don't have to worry about the z-value.